Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the afternoon. Oh, this thing is so loud. So this video is about to be about how to deal with stress, okay? I had a period in my life that honestly not say a period in my life, my existence of living on this life. I think everybody does that. Life gets so stressful that we don't realize to take a second and a break for ourselves, you know? We get too wrapped up in life in general, life worries, life anxiety, things that we're going through, and we forget to take care of ourselves. Take care of ourselves to know that stress, and you know what? Let me just put this out here. I am not a licensed therapist. I am not somebody who is licensed in any of this. That's all I have to say. This is advice that I would give to somebody if I was a friend. Somebody I would want to at least hear me and hear that life I went through is very hard and difficult to deal with stress, you know? It's hard to understand that when we're so stressed, we don't realize how much it takes on our body. Truly, I would tell you, I was very stressed at that period of my time, very stressed. It probably was the most stressed I was in my life. And I ended up breaking out in, I'm trying to find a place to keep this. I ended up breaking out in hives, stress hives, all over my body, where to the point where I was itching up skin. Literally, my skin was literally like being peeled off because of how much I was so stressed that I just kept itching. My levels of stress is the reason of causing my rash, and I'm gonna sneeze. But dealing with stress in life, it's so difficult. I'm not even gonna say oh, I mastered it, because you know what, I'm still stressed. I think we're all still stressed in life, you know. Hello, trying to get this to focus because I am at the lake, so the sun is beaming right on me. But dealing with stress is very much a very key thing to take apart into your body, you know. If you don't realize how much stress you're going through, you don't know how long it will be till you start seeing the effects physically, because that's what happened to me. I always say you always need to balance out. If say you're working so much and you're working multiple jobs, or you're working all day and you take no time for yourself, then you go home and you have a dynamic that's stressing you out even more. Or you go to your boyfriend and he's stressing you out even more. Or your friends, anybody, you know? Sorry, it could be anybody. You're just adding the stress that you had at work now on top of the stress you're dealing at home, but there's no balance. So now the scale is like this. The level of stress, the level of mental stability, I should say. Right here, this is your stress level. This is where it should be. You're now adding, you know? Why do we want to add stress into our lives? Shouldn't we balance that? Say like, okay, I had a stressful day. What can I do to de-stress myself? What can I do to make myself feel better? What hobbies can I do? Because this is the one thing I feel like people don't realize in life, is to take a moment and enjoy the life that you have. Enjoy it. We're here for a reason. We're here to experience life, to be happy with life, not always going through to our 9-to-5 jobs, dealing with, I may even put in college too. Always working through college, because college is difficult to deal with stress. Oh my goodness, if I could tell you, we all know it. College is very much of a stress level to us. And if we're every single day, every single night, in the morning, we go to school, right? And we're studying and doing our homework at night for the whole night till like, for me, it was like 5 o'clock in the morning some days, or like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and waking up the next day and doing it again. Where is that time I'm balancing the stress? And now I'm doing all the work, I'm stressed out, and I'm going to sleep. To wake up the next morning to be stressed out during school and do the same thing over and over again. I'm not having any time for myself, not putting any time for myself. Now I'm just skyrocketing stress. That is not including the stress that we see with people. You understand how the interactions we have with people, with family, with boyfriends, that adds even more stress on top of all the things you need to do. Because the things you need to do is always still stressful too, to get them done. Right? How do we balance this out? What is something, I would ask you, what is something you like to do? Truly. What is something that you take interest in? It could be plain and simple. I like to cook. I like to do skincare. I like to do nails, like hair and things like that. I like to go to the gym. That's a very, very great stress reliever. I wish people could see, if you guys could see, the one thing I would recommend is go to the gym. That will help you with your stress levels. That will help you with your anger levels. Anything. Truly. I understand a lot of people have a little bit of anxiety going to the gym. That's okay. That's fine too. What I picked up too is meditating, yoga, stretching, going outside, stretching maybe in your house, maybe getting a yoga mat, and just taking a time to just ease your mind. Okay? Sometimes in this life, we don't realize that we need to take a break. Because if we don't take a break in life, guess what's going to happen? We're going to overstress ourselves and we're going to burn out. We're going to burn out. We're not going to want to do what we want to do or get the tasks that we need to get done. We're going to get very angry, very erratic, and it's just not going to be a good environment. Would you want to be around somebody that's always angry and always erratic and always, like, if you talk to them, they're about to explode? No, you don't want that. Truly. Because what I said in my last videos, literally, the things that happen in your life, people don't know. Truly, they don't understand and they won't know. So the only person that knows is yourself and what you're projecting out to people. Alright, so now we're projecting out this angry, erratic person because we're not de-stressing ourselves and realizing, hey, I need to take a break. I need to take some time for myself to realize, hey, I'm stressing too much out. I need to focus on me. What is something I'd like to do? It could be anything. Truly, it could be anything in this world. Truly. And it could be painting. If you like to paint, pick up painting, going for a walk, listening to music, making and creating a playlist, you know, all those things. This is another thing I'm going to say. Social media, I know people use that as a stress reliever. It's also very much of an addiction, okay? Truly an addiction, because then we get wrapped up into our minds that we want to be like what we see, and sometimes we cannot. It's not that we can't, it's that they're living a life that's different than ours, and we have to accept that. You know, we're on a path that we're happy for ourselves, not anybody else, you know, and you're aligned on what you're supposed to be doing in life. You do not compare yourself to anybody else, and social media will get you even more stressed and even more anxiety. Oh, why can I not be like this person? Why can I not have the same features as this person? Oh, why is this person doing this? Or why is this person in Greece and I'm here studying 5 pages a night? Because that's not your life. You could save up the money and find a time to go traveling if that's what you truly desire. If you truly desire, that's your way of stress, you work towards it. You work at a job and you work towards it. Everything takes time. That's the one thing I would like to put in. My battery is about to die, but everything takes time. But I realized that a lot of people don't realize to just bask in life. Find things that you're happy about, truly happy about. Because if we sit here every single day and go through our day-to-day lives, we're not going to be happy. We're going to be so stressed out that we're not even going to enjoy the fruitions that life has to give, you know? All the things that life has to offer. We can still work to our goal. We truly can. But we need to learn how to give ourselves a break. Be like, hey, you know, or like say like you're studying so much and it gets too much out of hand, you know what I mean? Like say you're studying so much, or you're going to work all the time, stressed, and you're getting, it's like an every single day thing, right? What I just said before, it gets too out of hand, we're all gonna just burn out, and eventually just quit whatever the hell we're doing, or just get very angry and erratic and not even enjoy life. Truly. And then now you're on a frequency of not a negative cloud, you know what I mean? You're now on a frequency of lower. Your frequency is now lowering itself because of all the stress and burden you're putting on yourself, because you're not putting time into yourself, right? It could be as simple as just going to a park and just looking at a view, taking some time for yourself to realize, to bask in anything, and bask in life, bask in views, and just be happy and at peace for probably maybe a couple minutes. It takes a couple minutes, maybe 30 an hour out of your day, to just take some time for yourself. Do something you like to do. And it's a big key in life that we all forget to do, because we're so focused on where we're gonna be, where's the future gonna lie, you know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing, you know, it's really not. And give me a second, I'm taking off my shoes because my heels hurt. My heels? My feet. From my heels. I just came from work. This is an example, prime example of what I'm doing. I came to the lake. I had a very stressful day. I went to go and see my grandmother that ended up in the hospital, unfortunately. And putting on shoes, sorry. She ended up in the hospital. Very stressful day for me, right? I realized that I had to just take a second to myself to just bask in this beautiful view, you know, that was here. And I'm happy for it. And I just came to, I'm happy for it, truly. Truly, truly, truly happy in this moment. And I finally am able to de-stress myself. I also have to say that sometimes when we get very stressed, we go to a void, okay? We use a void to de-stress ourselves from our day-to-day lives. And I never said like, hey, stop drinking, stop smoking, stop doing all this for yourself because that's bad for you. Well, we already know it's bad. We already know those things are crucial to your body. It's medical. It's kind of known by everybody now, but it's not. I don't say use it to de-stress yourself, truly, because then that's gonna make you believe to be dependent on it for your stress. And then guess what? Then you're just gonna focus on that. Because truly, when I say, I don't want to say, oh, it's like the devil, because I don't believe that. No, I don't believe doing all those things is just so bad you shouldn't do it. No, I believe, you know what, you can have your fun, but use it for the right reasons. Have fun, maybe with friends, or do it on occasions, maybe on the weekend, but don't be doing it every single day. Don't do it every single day to stop your stress, because again, it's just gonna add more stress. And I can tell you that from experience, because I was a heavy person who's a lot, okay? Trying to get like comfortable, who like very much a lot of the time. And do I say that was like the best thing to do in my life? No, it wasn't. I very much even got more stressed out. I didn't even know half the time. It literally it slowed my brain down a lot, and I really want to tell you like that from experience. I started to stutter a lot more. Like very much stutter. I couldn't like pronounce the words right. And I started to see that, and I used to get even more tired the next day. Because what I would do is that I would get my work done, do what I needed to do, go to work, have a stressful day at work, have a stressful day with people that I was surrounding myself with, and then I went to go and smoke. And then the next day I felt like horrible. Woke up the next day, even worse type of feeling, and did it all over again. You see the pattern in what I'm saying? It doesn't help you, truly, if you do it all the time. It might feel like it's a nice thing to do, but it's really not. It starts an addiction, very hard addiction to get out of. You know, because now we're using a type of void, a type of, not say bad, but a type of drug, I should say, a type of drug to mask the stress or mask the pain of life. And I say from experience that it did not help my mental state at all either. It honestly put me even deeper to feeling like icky all the time, feeling like I can't do so much all the time because of how it made me feel. I didn't want that. I don't want that for anybody else to go through either. Find a different thing. Find a hobby to do. Go to the gym. Do yoga, stretch. If you have a dog, go walk your dog. I know that dog wants to be walked. We all know. Have fun, play with your dog. I don't have a dog, but I might be getting one. But those are things that I feel you need to balance life. You need to always balance the stress levels of your life, because it will take over and you will see the effects of your body. Your body is going to be affected by it. And we're all through life, we're going to deal with stress. And if we don't know how to balance it, we're not going to be able to conquer it. You know, it's going to take over ourselves. It's going to be a burden on our lives. We're going to think our life is a burden, and it's going to put us very negative in life. We don't want that. I don't want that. I don't think you want that. You know, go ride a bike, all these different things that you could do just to make yourself just a slight bit less stressed, because stress is always going to be common in this lifetime. It's always needed. It's always there. You can't you can't run from stress. Truly, it's always there. Sad about life, but what are you going to do about it? You know, we all go through stress. So what I say to that is just find a hobby. Do something it makes you happy, truly. You know? Don't let it get to that point where you're like, oh crap, I can see the effects of my body. I can see that I'm doing this as a void of my stress, and now I don't have any motivation to do this. I don't have any motivation to do schoolwork. I don't have no motivation to go to my job. I don't have no motivation to take care of my kids. Any of it. Like, that's all the point of life. You love your kids. You love going to, well, so not a lot of people like going to college, but you love that you're making yourself, you're starting a plan for your future. You love that you're there. You're being able to do something for yourself, to hire yourself in your education, where you could go into life and get that career in your future. But you're not, what's going to happen in your career is going to be happening now. Stress. How are you dealing with it? I'm sorry, I don't think when you have your big boy, big girl job, they're going to allow you to come to work hungover, or if you smoke a lot, you go to the next day and you feel like you can't really process things the way you process things, like process information. Say that it's feeling a little bit slower and you're catching on things a little bit slower. It's affecting you. Truly, I really would tell you it's affecting you, because it affected me. Maybe I'm not going to say everybody's the same, but I will have to say it's truth to it. There is very much truth to it. And I'm not going to say I'm a licensed doctor to tell you, hey, you know what, maybe you shouldn't be doing this, because this is your life. You could choose to do whatever the hell you want to do in your life. I'm not here to tell you to change your life. If you don't want to change it, that's not my issue. I'm here to just relay a message to help me be able to see life in a different perspective than just living my day-to-day stressed out so much that I was waiting and I had no purpose. I felt like I had no purpose in life because I was not finding a purpose, because I was so stressed. I was so in this negative cloud that I just kept going through my day-to-day life like that. And it sucks. Truly, it sucks. But you could definitely get over it. Truly, there's a possibility to get over it. And I will talk about like addiction in another part of my video. I think that's going to be the next one I'm going to make. This one is more about just balancing your stress levels, truly, in life. Because life could always get the best of us, and it could always cause us too much stress to the point where we feel like we can't handle it. But when I tell you, the universe doesn't give you anything you can't handle. It gives you things for you to work through, to improve, to make better for yourself. The universe does not put stress on you to hurt you. It's for you to learn from it. Truly, anything in this life, you're supposed to be learning from it, just to become a stronger and better person. And that's what I would like to say about this one. I very much say balance that stress level. Don't let it come up to here. If you feel it coming up to here, bring your self-love, self-care, and things that make you happy to even it out. So now you're at a balanced scale. Okay? I love everybody. I love all. And I know life could get hard. Okay? Very hard that we feel that there is nothing else to do but just to feel the stress. And truly, it's not. We have so much that we could do in this life to make ourselves happy. We just have to choose to do it. If we choose to stay in this stress level, and we choose to stay in this area where we accept what's going on with us and accept the stress, it's just, we're gonna all burn out. We're all gonna just be negative towards life, and we're just not gonna be happy. And that's what truly everybody wants, is to be happy. Everybody wants to try to find that peace and happiness within themselves. Well, do you think you're gonna find it by doing every single stressful thing without balancing it with a happy thing to do, or something that you truly believe makes you happy or less stress in life? No, we're just gonna always stay in this erratic, angry manner towards everybody. We're gonna project that out towards the world, to our friends, family, people, anybody, the environment that we surround ourselves in. They're gonna read it off you, trust me. I'll tell you an example. Today I was so stressed out at work because I found out my grandmother just ended up in the hospital when I went to work in the morning, and I was stressed out and I could not be able to control it off my face. And everybody kept asking me, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yes, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. Right? My boss also told me, like, she thought I had an attitude with her, and I told her, I don't have no attitude with you. I truly don't have an attitude with you. There's no ill intent with me, but I was going through so much stress and not knowing what was going on and what was happening with my grandmother, and the things that happened yesterday that causes a lot of stress for me. That was just an adding on of stress, that it just was getting projected. People were seeing it off my face. I went to go see my grandma today, and my grandma told me, Olivia, you look tired. Thanks, Gram. No, I'm kidding. I love that girl to death. But I was like, oh, thanks. But she's like, you look tired. People could read it off you. People could see it off you. If you don't balance it out, it's going to be shown all on your face. It's going to be shown in your energy. It's going to be shown outwards to people. I wish people could see that. And it's time to really just take a moment and take a step back for yourself. Truly. Pick up a hobby. Pick up something. Write, read, do anything. Stay off of the social media, because I believe it causes more stress for you, for people, for anybody, honestly, because now we're looking at things that we want, or things that people are doing that we're not doing. It's just causing more just anxiety and stress, that why is this person doing more than what I'm doing right now? You don't need that. You could really just be content on the things you're doing for yourself. Hey, I like doing this for myself. This is what I like to do. This is what makes me happy. Sorry. This is what makes me happy. You know? And take that. Take those happiness. Take that feeling, you know? Because that's all that life is having that feeling. And you'll find that truly in the things you do. Truly. And that's mostly what I would like to say about this. If anybody has any questions or concerns about anything I said, please just talk to me. I will always try to answer something in depth if people need another more explanation about things, because I feel like I do explain, but I do feel like I can miss some things, you know. Everybody's not perfect, but I'm only doing this so people could understand. I just want to do this to help others. Truly. I don't want people to experience the things that I went through, truly, or experience the stress I went through that ended up me having a medical medical situation that my whole body was broken out in hives. If I could put a picture, I could probably find a picture and I'll put it there. And it was bad, truly. Every single day I was just so stressed, and I was almost every day, that soon it led to me to burn out and drop a lot of things that I should have not dropped in my life. That I shouldn't say that I should have not, but I knew that I could have been in it. But I'm happy that it happened so I could become the person who I am. But I did burn out. I burn out a lot because I am a person that is a go, 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 keep going, keep going, keep going. That adds so much stress on my body, truly, and I just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and I don't know how to stop. Truly, I don't know how to stop at all. In my brain, don't get me started with that. That does not want to stop overthinking so much, truly. A lot of things that helped me be able to deal with the stress and emotions was also writing a lot. I very much wrote almost I did write a whole book. Wherever I went, I wrote a whole book from front to back, and I'm now starting on my next journal, and it helped me relay all my emotions out onto the table. Okay? And I don't say that might work for everybody, you know. Maybe going to a therapist too. Therapy does help. I never say therapy is, F therapy. No, honestly, therapy could really much help stress levels a lot for people. Truly realize to take care of yourself, take care of your body. Realize that we only have our bodies. We live in our own bodies. Do we want to look stressed every day? Do we want to feel so stressed every single day that we can't handle it anymore? No. Soon we're gonna see it project and have medical problems for ourselves. Honestly, I wouldn't say soon because I don't want to wish that on nobody, but if you're going down the path of stress that I went through, I will say indefinitely that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I'm not going to say it was you because it all depends on genetics too, but stress is key in life for causing a lot of issues medically. Really, look it up. I'm not here to say some what's it called, facts, not facts, you know, like I'm saying things off my opinion. No, it's truth about these things. It's true in life. When you start to look into yourself, you'll realize how to fix it, how to feel better for yourself. I love all. Mwah. See you in the next video. Bye.